Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3 with me, Break It Down. Before we continue, I do want to give Halsin back the Abyss Beckoners, and then we'll just turn off the aura when we're outside of combat.
Have a lot on my mind.
And my Paladin's encumbered, we'll take care of that. Voila.
Very well.
Now the plan is to go east and try and head back towards the main entrance that we navigated around by coming in through the kitchen.
A very gory idea of art.
Brave the gauntlet of Lady Shar. Test body, mind, and spirit with her trials. Glory awaits the few who succeed.
I was not expecting a waypoint down here, but I'm glad to have it.
My head's too full. It wants to burst. This is your fault. You slew my kin. Fiend. Blood spiller. Unworthy wretch. Attack one, and you make foes of all.
We haven't killed any rats. We saw one get killed by Balthazar's golem. Hopefully they don't blame us for that. You are no ordinary rat, are you?
Very ordinary, but one of many. Leave us be, or we'll gnaw your rotten bones in the dark. You make my head ache. You make me miss things I never had.
I'm not imagining it, am I? These rats seem to be getting more articulate.
You're upset about your fellow rats' deaths. I didn't expect such compassion from vermin.
I mourn them. I mourn me. It's your fault. You filled my skull full of pain and dead men's faces.
Well, we'll leave him be. There's a plaque there I cannot interact with.
A macabre arrangement of flesh. Only a truly depraved mind could dream of such a thing.
And they have a arm coming out of their stomach. I don't know if that was Balthazar or whoever came before.
Save yourselves! Sacrifice yourselves! Run! Fight! Hide! Bite!
Now that one journal we found mentioned a beast that was roaming the halls before, I guess when the Sharwans still occupied this area.
Might not be the time.
Least expected. Shortbow grants Dark Veil Precision. Obscured in Shadow, the wielder has a plus 1d4 bonus to their ranged weapon attacks, and it's a plus 2. Also grants Blinding Shot. Weave the lost magic of the children of Deep Duera into your shot and possibly blind your target. One of the relics of Deep Duera's rebellious children. It was to the tremendous surprise of all that Ludmilla, the quiet, the weepy, the daughter most under her mother's thumb, took up this bow and fired. The arrow flashed, while Duera and her blinded court wailed impotently, The children escaped into an uncertain, yet sweetly free future. Well, it's not lying. That is a large base.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Oh, Displacer Beast. Interesting. It might be better to come around from a different direction so that my 3 summons aren't left behind. I ran off though. The Displacer Beast wasn't hostile. I wonder if that's the beast that diary was talking about. Actually, the first time I was introduced to a Displacer Beast was the first Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance game.
There's something out there. I can feel it.
Is a fiend. Looks like a pretty tough cookie. We can't attack him outright, though. I'm guessing he wants to talk first. And then we can fight. Done a little quick save, just in case. And actually...
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Oh, we did attack. Okay. Well. It does suck that I don't have any divine smites left, but we'll make do.
Form up ranks! Don't let anything get past you! Let's see how many pieces can be blasted off you before you die!
Have our summon fight this summon. Had I known he was going to attack me outright, I definitely wouldn't had, or would have engaged from a distance. Oh, he blew up the hand bombs that Yrgir threw. That's annoying. I do want to get Shadowheart over here because Spirit Guardians would do a lot of work against these guys.
Bravo! That almost stung! We'll make a merry-go-round once you're dead.
On the move.
Alright, I wish Yrgir... Well, you know what? This might work. Oh, no, we don't have the elevation for it. Worth a shot, I guess. That was a weird jump. Okay. And it feels like it's too good to pass up. Maybe I angle it a little further back, just so it doesn't hit Halsin. Which I hit him anyway. Let's try and thin their numbers a little bit. Alright, we are in a pickle. So I can either hit these three or I can hit these three. It doesn't look like I can finagle four. Let's focus on taking out the trash mobs. Alright, Halsin's gonna go down here most likely. Return to sender. Oh, we're inspired. Though that may not last much longer. I had to get rid of that so I could look for more options. Oh, that's right. I have to heal him. I did look at his health. I forgot that Wild Shape has its own hit points. So he could have stayed in bear form for another turn. That's alright. Alright, what to do now? If I do Healing Word on somebody, I do think that... Let's go and use Mirror Image. She's getting attacked by a lot of enemies. I'll give him a Blade Ward back. I'll actually give that to my Paladin for Bless. Well, he has advantage, so I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, I guess more Call Lightning. I want to get away from this edge before he gets pushed off the side. Alright, there's two less. I could have used some sort of potion or elixir here.
Close at hand.
This is the most we've seen enemies use shove. Man, it's a good arena for them to use it on. Alright, what do we have? I think Gale has the amulet. It restores a spell slot. It'd be really useful for Spirit Guardians here. Might as well use Bless. We're out of healing spells. We can't keep it up using the, is it Boots? Yeah, the Whispering Promise, the ring. Oh, does blindness affect the range of your spells too? Well, that's annoying. I had to call lightning, but we do have Thunder Wave, so I guess we should go back into bear form.
No choice but to keep going.
Alright, there's two less. I'll have to take a long rest after this fight. Oh, what am I doing?
This is too much to bear.
Sorry, Will. So this also acts as a heal. We'll pop this. Everyone back in the fight, and then try to keep my paladin alive. Since we're out of spell slots, he's the damage dealer. But she's the damage dealer regardless if we have spell slots or not. Good brand of the week. Let's go ahead and activate that, I guess. It's all I could do, so. Alright, this is a bonus action. Try to clear the board a little more.
Never a dull moment.
And we just focus on the Displacer Beast. His copy should dissipate when he's gone. I hate that this is a full action. You can also use Lay on Hands, because I may go down here. He goes next. I could also just attack him outright. Also, we didn't examine him. Nothing crazy. I expected higher dexterity than strength on this guy. But I would be wrong. Super close. We'll just hop over here, I think. I did not do as much damage as I thought they were going to. Yeah, I didn't think she was gonna get the killing blow, but it was worth a shot. Oh. Forgot all about this guy.
I've rid the coast of a fair few devils, but Orthons are rare outside the hells.
Alright. That was a doozy. Hey, Infernal Metal. And a Hellfire Hand Crossbow. Grants Hellstalker. Possibly inflict burning when hitting a creature with this weapon while hiding or invisible. It's a +2. And grants Scorching Ray. Break to draw on the skin-peeling Hellfire of Avernus by a resourceful devil. This crossbow size is no indication of its deadly potential. Really inspired Halsin. Oh, sorry, Shadowheart.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Awake and alert.
I mean, I guess it does kind of match the background, but still. You obtain the Orthon's crossbow. Alright. Ooh, an Umbral Gem.
Keep going. So much blood. What the hells has been happening here?
Chambers of Penance.
Well, so far the fights here have been pretty tough. So we had the fight with Balthazar, the Shar and Spectre armor before that, now this fight. Yeah, the Displacer Beast wasn't hostile, but also didn't seem like the Devils were hostile either. Because with like the Cloaker, when we spotted it, we could hover the cursor over it, and it would suggest that we could attack it, but not those guys. For a second there, I was concerned we weren't going to win that fight. The thought did cross my mind. But when I remembered that Halsin was wild-shaped, we actually had a lot more hit points to spare. Alright, Dark Justiciar Gauntlets grants Umbral Attack. Weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 necrotic damage, and strength saving throws +1. That's pretty good. In fact, it might be better than what I currently have equipped, because I don't really need the dexterity. Oh, it gives attack +1. I forgot that they did that, so I might keep that instead. Not that I really need it though, because I do have advantage on all my attacks. I don't really utilize them, but I do like having the Daredevil Gloves on him. Plus it has the word devil in it, and I mean, just look at him. Fine with him having those gloves on. So it doesn't look like the aura persists when he's wild-shaped, so maybe it's not worth putting those on him anyway. Guess a shapeshifter doesn't make for a good summoner.
Best be on my way.
Well, they do.
Oak Father preserve you.
Because summons are spells that persist when he's wild-shaped. In fact, do the gloves only affect their own summons, or... I don't want to waste a wild shape.
Don't waste a step.
Umbral Gem. Deep and dark like a starless night. I didn't read the description for this. The grip of darkness is a fear felt by many. The grip of a dark Justiciar's gauntlets is a sacred fear reserved for an unfortunate few. Orthon's bed.
A bed made of corpses. Disgusting and uncomfortable. A bed made of corpses. Disgusting and uncomfortable.
I feel like I should be able to do something with that.
Is that blood?
But maybe not.
No, never mind.
A foul totem of agony, mounted with sadistic relish.
Also, I wonder if this was Raphael's target.
Oak Father preserve you.
Alright. Clear out my inventory a bit so I can walk around. Alright, spider meat.
Well-chewed spider carcass oozes on the ground.
Study it.
Fresh bite marks, an old puncture wound, and a faint pulse of something not entirely natural.
Scan the meat for signs of magical interference.
The meat is oozing, but not with blood. It's been dosed with a potion.
Alright, take a good long sniff.
Sulfur, decay, and a thin whiff of something unexpectedly fragrant.
While I don't think it's a smart idea, when in Rome, right? Also, my character only has 8 intelligence, so give it a lick.
The meat tastes of rot and sour milk. Your stomach lurches, but your loins tingle. Was that arousal?
My. Is it me, or do I see a bit of flush in those cheeks?
Not the time, Will.
In amongst the rot is an unmistakable sweetness. Succubus spittle. The meat is charmed.
But why? Also, how much
My faith protects me.
approval did we lose?
Sharp as ever.
Not a lot. Still mostly maxed out.
A well-chewed spider carcass oozes on the ground.
Alright, we don't need to do that again. Let's see what happens if my paladin looks at it again.
The carcass continues to leak.
Alright, lick it again.
Your guts cramp, your stomach churns, and your nerves burn with a pain that would almost be pleasurable were it not so savage.
Honestly, what did you think was going to happen? You'd develop a taste for it?
Poisoned, of course.
The carcass continues to leak.
Can we do it again? Take a good long sniff.
Sulfur, decay, and a thin whiff of something unexpectedly fragrant.
Okay, let's go check out this chest.
Breathe deep and move.
A chunk of gold and boots of brilliance. Grants restore bardic inspiration. Tiny bells are sewn into the boot's cuffs. They jingle subtly with every step. That's something we can sell. I'm guessing there's rats above us. I feel like there's something we can do with this.
A bed made of corpses. Disgusting and uncomfortable.
Oh, they're corpses. Let's try speak with dead.
Tangle of corpses gape at you, lifelessly.
Who are you? What happened to you? Did anyone survive or escape the beast? The rats. What was this place for?
Training, learning, worship, the blood of Shar's warriors.
Where are you from?
Everyone, we came for all colors to serve.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
I'm surprised that worked because you can't speak with dead after they've been dead for so long, right? Pretty sure there's a time limit. I know. I guess there are some things you can't interact with, like the plaques, for instance. It just gives you the dialogue. That stands out way too much. So I was like, we're gonna keep fiddling with it. A ton of light up here. These standing torches give off a ton of... Oh, look at that. King rat. Okay, well, I'm going to call it here, and next time we'll speak to the King Rat and continue through the Gauntlet of Shar. We'll probably head back to camp and do a long rest here shortly as well, because we're in pretty rough shape
wonder what the
and
next move is.
basically out of resources. Probably should have used this against the Maragon. Would have helped out quite a bit in that fight, but what's done is done. Alright, I'm going to call it here. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.